Well, that and there's only 3 of us.
Yep.
The John Henry one sounds nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. And to be honest, we've grown 2 levels since our first trek up here, so we might be able to deal with it.
Maybe. I'm down to give it a try.
I might even be able to, Oh, I just realized... Oh, no, never mind, I'm good. I was dumb. I might even be able to test out some more of my melee skills here. Let's just say I can't chain together as many things as before, but, with a couple turns of setup, I might be able to go Nova.
Alright, I'd like to see that.
I'll send you the math later. But, oh, crap, I want to check something. She opens up, like, am I able to open up, like, a browser to check something in-game?
No, you can't go on the internet while in-game.
Damn it. Gonna check the SAS blog. See if I got anything from the thing.
Comments on the blog post?
Yeah, or any
Not yet.
response. Yeah.
It won't notify you there's a response, but you can't open it up.
Yeah. I did end up posting to the, to SAS about, the temporary memory overwrites.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I should probably heal up the rest of the way before we go, though.
Yeah, probably.
You're in a safe zone. You're already at full.
You're right. I'm back. Never mind. I'm gonna go. Let's go.
Wait. Opens up shop menu again, pulls out some items. Trade offer to the both of you, gives you 2 more shield scrolls each. And 2 to herself. I'd rather not abuse the shop having infinite stuff too much, so that's why I'm kind of limiting to 2 scrolls at a time.
Okay.
Also kind of why I didn't teleport down to first floor to...
Alright, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm gonna allow you to have this meta knowledge. John Henry has a maximum 20 strength, so prepare to be hit hard.
Gotcha.
And I will say he'll have a barbarian's unarmored defense.
And considering the insanity, probably rage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's try this. We can always run.
No, we can't. Well, you guys can.
Anyway, let's fly over to the destination, which I'm assuming is somewhere in this mountain range behind Tiri.
Yes, with all the peninsulas and ravines. Sorry, what was you saying, Seth?
Seth is looking back and forth between the 2. Guys, I got lighter armor, remember?
Oh yeah, you can fly.
I can fly too.
By the way, what build idea are you doing so far, Seth, when it comes to this game? Do you have any overarching ideas for it?
I mean, not really. I chose fighter because I like to hit things. I chose cleric because, well, we needed healing.
Yeah. honestly, I went Warlock because I looked a bit more into it, and I can actually buff up Flux here.
Though I am tempted to go more into cleric than fighter. Oddly enough.
Oh?
I did find it interesting being the kind of medic that can just stand his ground on the battlefield. I am the tankiest cleric. I think that's what I want to go for.
Seth is the tankiest cleric. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, I mean, that's always good, but it could also be bad, because you're also giving up damage output for the sake of healing, which, to be honest, that's not bad.
That said, he is
Healing
still
and
getting
arcane. Healing and wizards, or not wizards, sorcerer spells.
No, it is wizard.
Wizard spells? Healing and wizard spells.
And honestly, Yuuto, he's not getting rid of damage output spells.
Well, I'm not saying
cleric-
damage output spells. I mean just like his martial output. You know?
But I'm just gonna say, cleric, from what I looked up, is actually pretty bonkers in the DPS department. He could take a spell that lets him just tap somebody and their arm turns into a raisin.
A spell like that?
Or we've seen Guiding Bolt already because of her swords.
That's a really good spell, to be honest.
Yup. There's also one that just is like his dancing sword, but made of force, and just stays up for a minute, no matter what. There's a lot of things like that.
Well, let's go beat the shit out of a historic figure.
I mean, we're heading that direction.
Yeah. We're RPing because the DM needs more time to set it up.
Oh, right.
Fuck up.
Hey, whoa, wait, hold on. Breaking the fourth wall here. Hold on. Meta damage!
Haha.
I've been hit with my fair share of meta damage.
Tiri, you take 100 meta damage.
Instant death.
I'm kidding.
Actually, was
Huh?
Actually, was Grim ever hit with meta damage? I don't know if Grim ever was.
2 separate times. One time was a joke, but you took seriously. One time was I was serious, and you thought I wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, in my case, I wanted to buff Flux a bit because he's big, he's tanky, he doesn't have the best damage output or mobility. Honestly, I run as fast as him. I just ride on him because it's fun. Scritch back of ear. Or horn. Whatever. But,
So,
I read there's something to do with Warlock that'll buff a lot of him.
Seth is gonna look back and forth between you two. So, out of the fight, who had the most fun?
Let's just say I was on a bit of a excitement high, just like
It was just fun overall.
My first words after the victory clear was, did I just do that? Did I actually just do that?
Which my first words after thinking about the whole situation that happened was, Tiri, why the fuck weren't you a clearer?
Hmm.
Also, Tiri,
Yeah,
don't tell him what my alt account is.
Didn't plan on it.
Good.
Uh, why do you keep hiding secrets, man?
Because you don't need to know about my alt account. I do it so I can play alone by myself.
Fair, that's fair.
The koala's
Well,
cute.
What?
Koala?
Oh, the koala. Thank you.
You know what? I'm not gonna think about it. I'm gonna choose not to think about it. I'm thinking about it and it's bugging me.
Oh no. Yuuto is very vulnerable right now.
Aha, no. Shut up. It would say Yuuto under that.
Actually, you know what? Yuuto.
Yeah?
Seth is gonna look around, find a clear area alongside the road. Come here.
He'll look at you for a moment. Do I want
Come
to
on.
do this?
I mean, I was gonna ask you if you wanted a duel, but
You know what?
You don't
Fine,
have.
sure. Let's duel in the middle of this road where we could probably be attacked.
yeah,
Flex and I will keep things off you.
I mean, look, we've got nothing better to do. It's a decent walk.
Fly.
Might as well do something fun.
A decent fly.
Well, yeah.
Yuuto has the faster reaction time. He is going to... He'll ask you, should I use my dagger in this fight?
I mean, if you want to get back in the swing of it,
Now,
you like training in the old times, you know?
I'll hold off it for now. Dash forward, punch, punch. 20 and 24.
Yeah, okay,
You take 21 damage.
Holy fucking shit.
And then bonus action punch again. 18.
You can also parry some of that.
You could.
Mike, I do want to ask real
I'll
quick.
parry the second one.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask real quick. When it comes to like coming out of a duel, would it recover
HP back to full? Yes.
HP and skills
Yes.
or like used up resources?
Yes.
8 plus.
Or,
Yes.
not resources, but you would get your HP back up.
8 plus
And how much damage did you reduce?
11. 11.
And you're using it on the second one?
Yeah.
Alright, so no damage there at all. So 14. Does an 18 hit you?
Just barely.
It meets.
Yep.
Then you take 22 damage total from his 3 attacks, as you negate all the damage from his second one, as you manage to parry it completely.
22 total, you said?
Yes. 22 bludgeoning damage total. If you hadn't have blocked, if you hadn't have parried the second one, it would have been 29.
Alright.
And you are at full when this started, so.
Yes, I know.
Or if you parried
I'm
the
going-
first one, you would have just.
I'm going to first
18.
hunt.
Well, hold on. To explain the whole, because he was about 20 feet, 15 feet away from you. When he finished his sentence, you just see a black mist suddenly in front of you, crow mask with the golden eyes, immediate punch across the face, the second one going for another punch across the face. You parry it, and with his free hand, he just hits you right in the solar plexus. Now you go.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to hunt.
All right.
That is 23 to hit.
That will. That's Seth's sheet. That will hit.
Okay.
Where do you want it positioned?
9, above me. 9. 12 damage on that. And then I want to inflict wounds.
I believe that is a melee spell attack.
Yep.
So that would be same thing as your greatsword, because your wisdom is the same modifier.
What spell?
Inflict wounds?
Inflict wounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
turn his arm into a reason.
So it's a +3 to your d20.
Plus proficiency.
Oh, plus
3?
proficiency, so +6, sorry.
Okay.
d20 +6.
20 even.
You beat him by 1.
Okay. And that is 3d10.
Yep.
Need you, and you.
3d10 necrotic. Does he have resistance to that? No, he does not.
Nope.
16. 21 damage.
Fuck. He is now at a 3rd HP. As you hunt and oh wait, no, hold on, I forgot the minus. It was 12 on the greatsword hit, right? 12
Yeah.
damage.
Yep.
Almost dead. He has 5 HP left.
So, Yuuto.
He.
As you slash him and grab right at the wound, and you see that the damage lights extend outward, only instead of red, they're black. As you use the spell to inflict wounds upon him.
So, Yuuto.
Ah!
How do you feel about hard mode? I mean, as a game in a whole, you know?
I mean,
After SAO and all that.
it's alright. It's different and unique. As he's going to flurry of blows, use flurry of blows on you now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and that's a critical hit on one of them.
I want to say, at Tiri watching this.
Oh wait,
I-
critical damage is maximized. There we go.
Can I parry the critical hit?
There's a natural 1 on the first one, which you just take your shield and he punches it, and he just goes fuck, and the punch goes to punch with the other hand. 15 does not hit you. You block it. You can parry the critical hit. The maximum damage, the total damage from the critical hit is 7 plus 8, so 15.
By the way, at the inflict wounds, Tiri's just like I said, turn your aim into a reason for necrosis.
Huh?
8.
You reduced
Total.
it by 8? So
Yep.
15 divided, not divided by, minus 8 is 7 damage?
Yes.
And then you
7.
take another 14 from his last punch. The last 2 punches hit.
So 20.
Okay, I have 11. I'm at 11 HP.
Yeah. He tells you, like, I think it's alright. It's pretty different, but enough to feel similar.
Okay.
Oh,
All
wait!
right,
Wait! Add 8 HP back. Add a Mentine armor.
Right!
Yeah, I
And you
can't be
reduced it by
crit.
8 damage, so you took nothing on that crit. So add 15 HP back, actually. Or not 15, add the 8 HP back.
Okay, I did.
Adamant!
Yeah, you have
I'm
adamantine
taking-
armor, so yeah. So you only took 14 total from that round of combat.
I think we found a new Seth can't fly counter.
A Seth can't be crit counter. Oh.
Seth is going to hunt.
Hold on. I will say, when Yuuto hits and it says critical, then says critical nullified, as you also parry it and there's no damage, but he knows what the damage should have been, and then goes for the next punch and sees that your health is still at half, before you even go with hunt, is like, I forfeit, man. Holy fuck. I should have done shit to you, and you made it do nothing.
Listen, I'm imagining it's not like crit nullified. It's like it has the thing that says critical, and then there's just a slash through it as the token gets dulled out.
Yeah, it says critical, and then it has the line through it showing it's nullified. And then the damage also is reduced to 0 immediately after that. And it's just like, I forfeit. No, there's no way I'm winning this.
But it was a good fight.
I mean, yeah, that was a quick burst of damage, and man, that fucking hurt. But you just made my 15 crit damage to 0.
His armor negates all crits.
And your parry ability reduced the rest. Holy fuck!
And inflict wounds is an incredibly strong spell.
Yuuto's health goes back to full, but he still loses the 1 key point use.
As Seth also loses the 2 maneuvers in
slot.
the 1 slot.
Yeah.
Which, at level 5, shouldn't I have 5 key points?
Yes.
Okay, for some reason the sheet didn't update it to 5, it only kept it at 3.
What about my superiority die?
You get those back on a short, I think.
Short rest.
No. How many would I have at level 5?
4. You would have 4 by
Okay.
now, and you
Okay,
just used
okay.
2.
Yeah.
Assuming the stop in town tracked as a short rest.
Yeah. And shortly after forfeiting the duel and, that conversation, Yuuto goes, "Wait, I could have stunning striked you! Damn it!"
What?
I have an ability that can stun you for a round of combat. I could have tried doing that.
Could we try a duel?
Here?
Also, because I just realized that it allowed you to use a melee spell.
I guess because we're not in a town district, the rules change?
Probably. Do you mind if I duel?
Did I
Seth?
actually make that a dueling thing?
You could.
I mean,
I forget what I set up the rules for dueling.
yeah, I don't mind. We can duel.
Alright.
Oh, you two duel? Okay, I thought it was me and her duel.
We just did,
Okay.
so...
Curry. Tasty.
Roll initiatives. As Yuuto climbs a tree.
That's 8. I forgot to turn off self-roll.
5 total.
And
Wow.
and you not one with a 4 on stream. All right, Tiri, you're the first to go. Now I can
All right.
finish this fucking boss fight.
Tiri is just going to breathe out, and a purple silhouette begins to of a dragon begins to swirl around you as I'm gonna Hexblade Curse. I'm gonna fly up to you and go to strike you with a booming blade.
Okay.
I do have Hex listed in this attack, but it's not part of the attack. I'm not. So ignore that when I roll this. Never mind. That's a 2 to hit, so that misses. That's a 2 on the die. So yeah, she flies up and absolutely misses you. She's using this, the Blade of the Chosen, but she's wielding it like a rapier, I will say. Just because familiarity.
Okay. Bless me. Alright, well, is that all you can do?
Yep.
Alright. Hunt. That is an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
2d6 plus 3. That is 9 damage.
Okay.
He is then going to just straight up hit you with the Blade of the Chosen.
Alright.
With a 19 on the die.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and that's a d10 plus 4 plus a d6. So 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 damage on that.
Okay.
So you want to talk as we do this? You want to just focus on combat?
Just want to point out, this is a little out of my zone, but I just seeing how this works.
Okay.
As another silhouette goes to surround you, this time it's black, as I'm casting Hex with a Warlock slot.
Okay.
Tell me how bad this hurts. As I'm gonna go try and swing the blade again. That's another 2 on the die! What the? She is missing. She's like... You are reading her movements really well.
Just step out of the way. It hurts. Really bad.
It hurts.
By the way,
really
I
bad.
want you to know with that one turn, she's below half health.
Yuuto will speak after Seth finish his and just add to watch.
What?
Yes. Yeah. No. I agree.
Seth
I agree
says,
with you.
Seth says it hurts. It hurts a lot. And then immediately after that, Yuuto says to watch.
Oh.
Seth is just gonna hold his action.
Still going to attack with bonus?
Nope. Just gonna hold.
Okay.
Just gonna wait.
What is your held action? If she hits you, you'll strike back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, she does... She got a 19 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use parry.
As she does swing upward.
Is parry a reaction?
Yes.
Then you won't be able to
Yeah.
strike back at her for your held.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
As her blade is glowing green, like a Sonic-y green, and her movements are followed by the two dragon silhouettes, and as she goes and finally goes to strike you, they both also connect at your chest, adding damage. So total damage, by the way. Wait, what? Okay, subtract 3 from this because for some reason it's adding extra to the booming blade, but
It's a modifier damage, so.
yeah. That is 18 plus 7 is 25 plus 4 is 29 in a single hit.
Subtract 11 from that because I parried.
18.
Okay.
That said,
Seth.
it's kind of more than any of Yuuto's singular strikes.
Seth is just gonna look at his HP. Hurt a little bit.
I've not been keeping track of turn order, my bad.
That's okay.
Yep, it's Seth's turn.
Now it's my go. Hunt. $19 to hit.
Yep.
Five slashing. I rolled 2 ones.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to use a first level spell slide for inflict wounds. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you sure you don't want to save spell
16?
slots for the false? What?
16?
That misses. That's 1 below.
Oh ho ho. Just gonna bring the sword down towards your head. You just miss. Ah, shit.
She's going to use a bonus action to swap one of her spells with Flash Recall, which you notice her spell book flipping and flipping back. And please make a dex save.
Shit. Drop my die. 17?
Yeah, that passes. It flies way past you. So essentially, she in order to dodge that blade attack, she ducks out of the way and onto the ground, and as she does so, she taps a stone on the ground. It glows and tries to fly at your head, but you're able to duck out of the way.
You know, I played GGO, right?
I still don't know much of any of the games you guys have played.
I can dodge bullets.
Good to know.
Alright, that's my go. I'm gonna hunt. And that is 21.
Yep, that hits.
$12.
I'm at 1 HP. Because of that.
Seth looking at her. You yield? Do you want to keep going? I cannot attack you this time if you want to try something out.
I do want to try one more thing.
Seth is just gonna hold his action. Or he's going to choose not to do anything.
Let me just look at this because I do want it to do something slightly different. You know what? Yeah. She's. You know what? She's gonna go out on her terms. She holds out her hand, and a blade of force appears, and she's gonna try stabbing you. I have to roll this at disadvantage, as I'm casting Ice Knife. $18.
Good hits.
That got double 11. Okay, so that should not be a +3. Actually, it should be because it is an attack roll. That's 15 piercing damage. And then Tiri dies because the blade explodes and deals 3 force damage to everybody within 5 feet of you.
No save required?
It does have a dex save, but Tiri's at 1 HP.
Ah. Yuuto, after seeing that and sees the explosion and her losing to the dueler, is like, damn, she kamikaze your ass.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one reckless enough to do that shit. What are you trying to do? Become a glass cannon yourself?
No, just
Not yet.
HP restored, and she's going to be hopefully getting some slots back before the actually wait, no, I can use the fragment of the radius to essentially give me 2 warlock slots.
Behind the scenes question, is it ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have to stall anymore.
No.
Seth on a dime spins around. All right, let's go.
Alright, fair enough. Come on, Flex, get back on my shoulder. So we can fly full speed.
Okay.
Yeah, I also used the fragment of radius to give me a warlock slot, and then it also gives me another one-time first level spell because warlock. So
Alright, now that the boss fight is ready to go, I need you to stall as I find a map.
Seth is gonna look over to Tiri. Hey, you want to see something cool?
sure.
He's just going to fold his wings back in. Watch. I'll give me a minute. He's just gonna free fall. And just before he hits the ground, he wants to use his wings to try and fly up.
You start just terminal velocitying yourself towards the ground, and then you pop your wings and you fly up, straight up, just as fast as you fell down, free falling.
You are not a peregrine falcon.
No, but he is a
I
self
mean-
and an idiot.
Good.
You got that second part right.
He got both parts right. I don't know how he could get my fairy race wrong. So, are you sure you don't want the replica of your dagger? Because, I mean, I can bring it over, you know.
I don't want it for now.
Okay.
Because, like, unlike your house, we don't have a lot of big rooms. Like, we purposely chose to live in a smaller house.
That's fair.
So if
Should
I
I
was
have
to,
not chosen such
if
a
I was
big
to,
house?
if I was to try and put that dagger anywhere, my daughter could easily get access to it eventually.
Like, should I have not chosen a big house? Did I do a typical American thing? Like, chose a big place?
I mean, to be honest, you getting the big place is more because you probably haven't had a big place. So, like, enjoy what you can. I just purposely
Oh my
did
guy.
it.
Oh my guy, trust me. So to put in perspective, so back when I lived in America, right, before I got out on my own, uh, was living with my grandparents. You know, me and my brother, which is the first time he's mentioning his brother,
Oh, you have a brother?
used to actually, yeah,
Never mentioned him.
did I not tell you that?
No.
Interesting. Shared a twin mattress for a long time. First chance I got to actually buy a mattress, went for the big king size. Yeah, I guess you could say I did the same for the house. Just kind of it skipped a few levels.
Okay.
Also,
Also, is Tiri back? Hey, Tiri's back.
what was
There you go. Are you sharing screen where he can see it?
yes.
As you guys arrive, you see the representation of the John Henry reference wielding two sledgehammers in his hands, but the heads of the hammers are stained red with what you can assume is blood and like stony powder, as the red coloration varies and it's darker in some spots than others. And he just seems to be muttering to himself.
So how do we approach this?
Easy question.
Run up and punch him.
Yeah. How
As
you initiate any of these kind of things? Ooh, actually, wait. If you guys want, I can hit him from afar.
You can, that's true.
probably
I think I might have a.
uh
I have Word of Radiance.
that you do. Word of Radiance is an AoE around you.
Yeah, you'd have to be
I've also
right
got
on top of
lightning.
him.
Sacred Flame would be the
Or Guiding
Right.
Bolt to give us advantage.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'll burn a spell slot.
Or
Or no, hold on.
spell.
Yeah, no, I still have to burn a spell slot. Alright, Guiding Bolt.
Roll initiative. I'll say you can still cast the spell first, but it won't count as a surprise round because he is kind of looking your guys' direction. So go ahead and roll the attack for the Guiding Bolt.
And that is what?
D20 plus 6.
D20 plus 6?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. To hit.
I got a 20.
Dirty
I would
20?
hope.
No.
Natural?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that means it's maximum, and then you roll the dice. So what's the dice he rolls for a Guiding Bolt?
4d6.
So an automatic 20 damage?
Automatic 24 damage.
24 damage. So roll 4d6 for me.
Do I have another D6 somewhere here? I do. There it is. I am 2 off from max damage.
22?
Yes. 2 6s, 2 5s.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
So
what can
46.
I say? I chose the right god.
That's 46 damage.
Half health. Or damn close to.
Just Seth takes a deep breath. Okay, guys, let's go.
Yuuto will do his movement.
We are able to fly in this area, are we?
Yes, because it's the world, but Yuuto can just run up to him anyways. And since he has advantage, Yuuto will flurry of blows. And that is Seth's sheet. Fuck it, I'll add a hand of harm on there.
Ooh.
So that's 2 more points being used. 1, 2. And at advantage, 4 punches. 1.
Yep.
That'll hit. I'll do the hand of harm.
Turn
2.
off advantage for... Because it's only the first
Oh, it's
attack.
only the first? That's the first roll anyways for that.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. All of them hit. So that is a total of 17. That's max damage for the first 2. Holy shit. Minus the necrotic. Necrotic was 1 off. So
This guy is not having a good day.
28, 31, 39, 48. Is that correct, Pokemon?
I believe so.
Almost, he's close to death.
Nice, Tiri, nice. All right, Yuuto. Do you want the final hit? Should we give it to Tiri? How do you want to do this?
As he goes to answer, that is 17, misses. That is a 26 that hits. And then his bonus action. A 18, which will miss. So only 1 hits. You know, in all honesty, I don't. Oh shit, that was close. Don't mind it. Oh, as he just gets hit right in the ribs, for a total of 6 damage because I rolled a fucking 1 on a D10 before he dodges the 3rd swing.
What was that? You got cut off midway.
I don't mind. Fuck.
Okay, Tiri, do you want the final hit, or?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you did kind of get gypped out of a good item last boss fight.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Yuuto, I think we're gonna give it to Tiri if that's fine.
Also, Yuuto will get an attack of opportunity as John Henry decides to leave him behind. Actually, yeah. So let's do punch at normal. Still hits.
If that fucking kills...
It does not. It does not. Surprisingly, Yuuto with 1 punch cannot do enough damage to kill him.
Whoa!
Seth, it's your turn.
Oh.
As you just see the John Henry reference, just after hitting Yuuto once and missing, looks to you, goes, gets punched in the back, and just is outright kicked up in a wave as he's suddenly now in your face.
Oh, hello there. Seth is going to use the shield spell.
He doesn't.
He can't
Um,
hit you,
attack.
so.
Oh, that's right.
You
Well,
just hold
hold
your
on.
turn.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll hold my turn in case I get hit.
Okay.
You could also disengage and just fly away.
Tiri, it's your turn.
Tiri is going to. I can assume I'm not in range of his attacks, right?
No, you're not in range.
Okay, she's just gonna fly upwards, and around her hand, 3 silhouettes of fiery dragons surround it before she says, "Elemental adjustment psionic," as they turn purple, and I'm gonna Hexblade's Curse him as my bonus action, and my action is Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I don't like the way this guy's mean mugging me. Can you I don't know, do something about it?
How many feet in the air are you flying up?
I'll say 20. Okay, so that's a miss.
Yep. That hits.
For 11 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll the third one. And that hits, even though the second one would have killed him.
Oh,
His head explodes. I'm kidding, no. He does fall over, seemingly dead.
Alright. Did you get a final kill bonus?
has anything popped up yet?
Go back to Yuuto's turn. So guys, I hear this weird noise in the shed. Should I, open it up?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I also suggest you move.
Why?
Yuuto, do you know this legend, this historic figure? Do you know all this?
He goes closer to the shed. No, not really.
I know
You know what?
He was a
Go
guy.
ahead and open it.
He was a guy that raced a train through a mountain and beat the train and then died immediately after.
He opens the shed doors, and there is a small enough train locomotive to pull coal carts, but it has a drill on the front of it. And as soon as Yuuto opens the door, a train whistle is heard.
Ah,
I think that's the train.
yeah.
And guess who rises back up from the grave?
Oh, him standing up.
Immediately stands up from where he was. And you
What?
see
Yeah.
a couple buffs go onto him. Resistance improvement, and then immunity gain.
Can we tell what immunity was gained?
Radiance and psychic.
Was this somebody's in the grave?
Hey! Mobius is back. They hear that we're fighting a field boss.
Good luck, you guys.
Yuuto, see if you can smash that train.
What? Ah! that is Yuuto's action to do that. He still has movement left. He only moved 5 feet, so he has 45 left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45. I'm gonna help you beat the shit out of him!
I said see if you can smash the train.
What
Don't
does the
worry,
train have
I'll
to do
take-
with this? Bop, 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 bop. Does he He's just gonna do 3 punches, no using of key points. And he'll have advantage because of flanking. Or he'll fly additional 5 feet down. No, flanking because flux.
Oh, right, by the way, Flux is huge. Or, I mean, not huge, large.
Do you tell me this now?
I was trying to... I was going to say it on my turn, and then it was like...
Oh, gotcha.
Now it's Yuuto's.
On your turn that happened, sorry. Anything else before I continue Yuuto's?
No.
No? You sure? 100%?
Well, no, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Bop, 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 bop.
3. You said
Bop, bop,
3.
bop. 1, 2, 3.
Why is... Oh, right. Flanking. I'm dumb.
Yes, flanking. And you see reduced damage for all 3 punches.
By the way, that is, that went 6 times on my screen.
Did it? Why
I
the fuck
see.
did it go 6 times? God fucking...
After Scorching 3, there's a... Or Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I
there's a
see that
23,
now. I
23.
don't know why I did it 6 times. So we're just gonna go with the first 3. Which they... All 6 of them hit, so... But we're only gonna go with the first 3, because for some fucking... We're gonna go with the first 3, which is an 8, a 12, and an 8, which reduces down to only 14 total damage against this guy. And as Yuuto is punching him, he sees that like it's doing even less damage. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't think we should have opened the shed.
I do tell your steps to be written now. I'm not on my laptop yet.
Man, if Jinsei were here, he'd be facepalming.
That is 25 a hit against Seth.
Yes, that hits.
A 16 will miss Yuuto. A 20 against Seth.
Hits.
That will be a miss against Yuuto. And then his bonus action. A natural 20 against Seth, but no damage is done. No extra damage is done.
That can't be crit counter.
Yup. And it was a 12, so what is this one? A 15? That is a 22 against Yuuto. So Yuuto gets hit once, Seth gets hit twice.
Okay.
You take 10 damage on the first hit. And then 11 damage on the second hit. Wait, did he only get hit twice or did he get hit 3 times?
I got hit 3 times because one was a crit. It's just it doesn't do extra.
No extra damage. And then 8 damage on the crit. Because no extra damage from it. And then Yuuto takes damage from 1 hit that managed to get him, which is 8 damage.
Alright, he's hitting with a little bit more oomph.
And you all get a buff that says reckless advantage granted.
Reckless attack. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Seth, it is your turn.
Hunt. So Oh, it's just my normal hunt.
Bonus action hunt.
So 21.
To hit.
Yeah.
Hits. Oh yeah, with the
9
greatsword, it's
damage.
+6 now, and the longsword should be a +7.
Oh shit!
Because your proficiency bonus is a +3.
Apologies for the
Right.
noise.
Shit. That's nice. Okay. So,
But greatsword hit. How much damage?
uh,
It was 2d6 plus
9.
5.
9 damage.
9. That will be reduced to 4.
Okay. And
Holy,
then I'm going
holy
to,
crap, that's a bat.
and then I'm going to use my last spell slot to inflict wounds.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because
Might
I can
need
just use
healing.
healing. I mean,
Okay. Go ahead and inflict wounds.
Yeah, but he's. Yeah. Okay. Inflict wounds is what? Add it up.
+6 to the attack roll, so d20 +6.
Yeah. 18. That's what I rolled.
That'll hit.
24. Okay, and it's 3d10.
Mm-hmm.
So this, you. 9, 8 and 8 is 16.
So too wide.
25 damage of necrotic.
All right. He is nearing half health.
All right. Okay. He's nice and weak. I'll do some healing my next turn.
On Tiri's turn when it comes around.
Right. That is the end of your turn, Seth.
Yes.
He will use his mythic actions, which he has a total of 3. 3 points to use. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
You are pushed 15 feet back. I'll do that. Technically, you're off the map. And you'll take half of 2d10 damage as he takes both of his hammers, smacks them to your chest, and sends you flying. Like, even though you
Okay.
lifted your shield to block, the damage still goes through. You take 3 bludgeon, or 3 plus...
Hold on, can I use parry?
It's a
It's
saving
not an
throw,
attack
not an
roll.
attack roll.
Okay.
3 plus 5. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Is it now Tiri's turn?
Now it is Tiri's turn.
Tiri is going to say, I'm not entirely sure, but in his folktale, my dad used to talk about it. He wouldn't die until after he had got through and the train had broken down.
Okay, so you want one of us to go after the train?
It might help. It might debuff him.
Okay, I got that. Just give me a second to breathe.
Meanwhile, Tiri is not going to attack herself. She's gonna conserve her spell slot, like her big spells, to help with, like, when we know what this thing can actually do. But she is going to use her bonus action to healing word Seth with her sword.
Okay.
You regain 7 HP.
Plus your Constitution
her wounds-
modifier.
Oh,
7 plus my con. So
Because of your feature.
9.
right.
So 9. I regain 9.
And for her action, she's actually going to have flux
Wait,
attack.
plus 9. It's plus 10. You have a plus 3 con.
I have a plus 2. No, you're right. I have plus 3.
Yeah, so you get 10 HP back.
You're right.
But instead of using my own action, I'm gonna have flux attack with his with his augmented crystal strike, which is at an advantage because of reckless.
Mm-hmm.
That is-
hits.
And for 4 force damage, as flux slaps him with the wing.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. I will go up 25. Or 225, I should say.
Okay.
Target acquired.
All right. He will use his last mythic action to reckless flux. 18 was higher, so that is a total of 25 to hit.
That AC 15.
That is a total of 14 damage. Bludgeoning damage.
Yep, Flux is hurt.
And at top of initiative, immunity gain. Necrotic force. Bludgeoning.
Yeah, someone please deal with that train. Because he didn't get all these buffs until the shack was opened and the train was still blue and...
Sent you a private message, DM.
Okay, yeah, it is disengage as a bonus action using a key point. Yuuto be like, oh, yeah, definitely, going to do that now, as you see just a gust of wind, puff up in front of him to allow him to disengage as a bonus action using a key point as he goes for the train. Five, 10, or he has the movement.
Especially if he flies.
Especially if he flies, but he could run there too, because it was only 45 to get to where he was. He'll start looking at the train. It's like, I guess I'm punching the fuck out of it. And he'll be making these at normal. And he'll use his last key point, because fuck it. 1,
You already bonus action.
2. Oh, never mind. You're right. So just 2. He punches him, and it does not seem to be damaging it. So he'll turn like, guys, I don't think it's working. John Henry's turn, and he gets his mythic actions back.
Oh no.
And he's going to attack just Flux.
Oh no. In character. Oh no.
19? Oh, wait, no, not 19. 21?
Hits.
Wait, hold on. 24?
Hits.
Third one does not hit. Fourth one is 25.
Hits.
Did I say fourth one there?
Yeah.
All right, and then bonus action.
Oh.
23.
Hits.
That's the
It's
fifth.
again AC 15.
And then 24. So all but one hits.
So Flux is dead.
We'll see. That's 5d10 I have to roll.
Keep in mind, one attack
11.
took him from 33 to 19.
11 out of 2. 18 out of 4. One last one to roll. What did I
Yep,
just say? 14?
You said 18 out of 4.
18? 22 total out of all those attacks.
He had 19.
He has 1 HP left?
He
Or no,
had.
never mind. He
19.
had 1 and then the last one. So, you literally see him turn Flux into powder by how fast he is swinging the hammers in a circular motion. He literally becomes crystal dust.
Hey, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
How do I phrase this in a DM?
I'm guessing that's a no.
Sure. Go ahead, Pokemon.
Why did I have that on self? I meant to put that on GM, but that's it.
Go ahead and re-roll it in GM. Do as I said.
Yes, sir.
What do you think that result is, Pokemon?
I think it is just she saw a guy turn her pet into powder and probably I'd say probably would have to have been a little more than that.
Okay.
She is. Yep.
And, Seth, you saw Flux standing before you. Then you just see an amethyst powder cloud appear instantaneously as you see a man's shadow with 2 sledgehammers behind the powder.
That's not good.
It's your turn, Seth.
You said train, yeah?
Uh-huh, she said train. With Yuuto off to the side, be like, I need help over here.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go help Yuuto. How far away am I from the train?
You would have to dash to get there.
Shit.
And you would have to make sure you're going around him too. But you can fly and dash.
Okay, then
So,
I'll fly on dash.
Actually, hold on.
So.
You have a fast flight speed. You have 60 flight, right?
Yeah.
You can get over there just flying.
Yeah,
Okay, then
and
I'll
be
do that.
over top and go over him, so you won't need to.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
around.
I'll do that.
There we go. Now I can scroll up the map a little bit.
Okay. And I can attack the train, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would have used my bonus action to recall my sword before moving.
All right.
That way I have the great sword with me. And then I will attack this train with the blade of the chosen.
All right.
$21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, blade of the chosen is D10. 10 plus 4, 14 plus a D6. 20
Damage total.
max damage. Yep.
And you're hitting it with your normal sword.
Yeah, blade of the chosen.
Blade of the Chosen. All right. It does do damage. Only the radiant fully goes through. The rest is reduced by half. Actually, no, it all goes through because it is a magical weapon. The train, you finally see the health bar of the train. Yuuto barely done damage to it.
I want to use action surge.
This thing has a lot of health. Action surge,
Okay.
go right ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna use action surge.
By the way, you and Yuuto together took it down by a 4th HP. AKA it is 100 HP.
Okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna hit it with blade of the chosen again. 7, 14. 21 again to hit.
It hits.
Nine. 15
Damage total?
for damage. Yeah.
How much damage?
15 total for the second attack.
Okay, it is at half health.
Alright. Yuuto, you can finish this thing off next hit, right?
Hopefully.
Fucking hope so.
Tiri, it is your turn.
Tiri was silent for a little bit. She looks down on the guy who just, with a shocked expression, then goes stern as a silhouetted dragon goes to surround it. And it's yellow this time, as she's elemental adjusting to lightning damage. Actually, wait, nope, let's go thunder.
Thunder damage? Alright.
This for Hex, as he is going to... She is obviously not, entirely thinking through this, so she is dive-bombing the guy with a booming blade.
Okay.
And he is still cursed from her.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't have to keep making a saving throw for Hex, right?
Correct. Hex and Hexblade's curse are both just passive. Just stay on there.
Oh, I thought Hex I needed to make a save. I guess I was wrong.
Nope. That is 13 magical piercing, 4 radiant, which doesn't go through,
Mm-hmm.
plus 4 thunder plus 3 or 3 more thunder.
So 7 total for the thunder.
Yes. Yes.
All right, and the piercing is
Okay.
halved. So it's 6
Yep.
piercing, 7 thunder.
So 15.
All right.
And
He is
then,
officially below half health.
And then, she is going to, she's still, like, using her wings, but on ground level.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to move over here, risking an attack of opportunity, which, unless he has something that says otherwise, if I recall, reckless attacks are only on your turn, or in this guy's case, I guess, legendary actions.
He would get an attack of opportunity, yes.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the reckless advantage.
It's whenever he makes attack rolls.
Uh,
And I know it's like
it
when
is-
you first declare it, and I believe it's till his next turn as well.
If I recall, it is
Because you can call reckless attack, and then your attacks are made at advantage.
when your first attack on your turn, you can decide to reckless. Gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength this turn.
Okay, this turn,
But-
so it wouldn't be, well,
But attack
that.
rolls against you have advantage until your next.
Okay. So, oh, fuck.
I apologize, but this is Tiri in meta mode.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But, by the way, it is, to try and leave his, range. He natural 20'd, and I rolled maximum damage on the die.
Oh,
You take 25 bludgeoning damage to your back.
Ooh.
Are you unconscious in any way?
nope.
Okay.
15 HP.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
On top of initiative, he gets thunder and piercing immunity.
Oh boy.
And as you get critically hit in the back and you stumble forward, the last remaining of your movement, you hear someone shouting as you see a green blur behind you approaching behind the hulking man that is John Henry. As Jinsei enters the battlefield. He natural 20'd on his initiative, so he goes before Yuuto.
Just Seth. Hey, look. It's just a.
Jinsei, make an
I was
attack
gonna
roll.
make a joke.
Make
I
an
don't wanna
attack
be
roll at
hit with it.
advantage, because technically this would be a surprise for him. So he doesn't get to act this round of combat, because of Jinsei.
Seth off in the distance. Now, I know you're gonna say we did something stupid. And you'd be right. This hurts.
Oh, I forgot to take your thing off of GM. Make sure it's at all. But he rolled a 25 to hit. Would he have bonus action to activate the Heartbound Greatsword ahead of time?
Yeah.
Okay. Jinsei
Hey, ugly. Over here.
slash right into his back. Are you 5 levels paladin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make your second attack roll at advantage. Make sure it's set to all so people can see the next attack.
Done and done.
But Jinsei has done would have done 25 in the first hit. But let's see, that is reduced by half. So 13 half is 6. So 17 on his first attack and 14 on the second attack. So 17 plus 14. He done 31 damage.
Dude, we're all coming out with like big starter attacks. And what took you so long?
Explain later. Focus on the fight.
And because this counts as him being surprised, you do see the surprise debuff, and he is unable to take actions for the rest of the turn. And I will say, Jinsei, that counts as for all of your movement, your action, and your bonus action. So there's really not anything else you can do at the moment.
Yep.
Which, Yuuto will be like, oh, cool, we got someone else to kill this train. Because, if we don't kill the train, he basically just stays alive at 1 HP and has all immunities, I'm just assuming.
Then I'll keep his attention. Seth, when you get back on your feet, get out there and help Yuuto.
I'm already over here!
Yeah, Seth is already up by Yuuto.
Tiri is on the front lines against this guy.
You just saw
you can
him
also
critically
tell-
hit her in the back, max damage.
And you can tell, I will say, like, she got hit in the back. Right now, she do not. This is like. Yuuto fought her? Just a bit ago? This is probably what she would have looked like as a clearer, like this mood she's in.
Is that only 4 attacks? Please tell me that was only 4 attacks rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Because it started double-clicking. 45 HP.
By the way, the
8.
knuckle duckers are also magic, so they do the full.
Yeah, I did count the full, because I realized that earlier. 8, 21, 30, 42. The train has barely any left pixels of life. It's his turn.
Can't move. Can't take action.
Can't do anything. Seth, it is your turn.
Barely any health left on the train.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a second. Let me read something here.
Oh, by the way, I just realized I need to do something.
Seth is going to Word of Radiance. Wait, I'm sorry, what, Tiri?
I was making sure I had kept concentration up.
Oh, okay.
What is half of 25? Half of 24 is
Not-
12.
Not more than 18.
Yeah, so you beat it. You keep concentration on your spell.
Okay. Now,
What'd you
I
roll?
got a question about Word of Radiance.
Mm-hmm.
It says when you reach level 5, does it mean level 5 in cleric
Level
or level
5 in general.
overall?
If
Okay,
it's a
that's what I was
cantrip, it is
meaning. Yeah.
overall level progression, not just the class.
Okay, just figured I'd ask. Okay, so
The only time where it depends on level of the class is when you're getting Warlock Invocations or Artificer Infusions.
11 damage.
What was the
It needs to succeed. It needs to succeed a con saving throw, though.
a con save?
Yeah. My DC for my spellcasting is 13.
Succeeds.
Should be
Shit.
14 because.
Remember, your proficiency bonus increased by 1, so.
You're right.
But I rolled a natural 15. Without modifiers, it still passes.
You can also still hunt the thing.
Yeah. Nah, that's what I'll do next hunt.
Make an attack roll.
That. Eight.
To
Total?
hit,
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
it bounces off of the metal frame of this barely together train.
Wait. Great weapon fighter.
Oh yeah, hold on. Is it reroll ones
Reroll.
and twos?
Reroll a 1 or 2, but must take that roll.
Okay, reroll it then. Or wait, is that for damage?
Yeah, that's for damage. However, you have DM inspiration.
He already used it.
Damn it.
No, I already used it.
That was
Okay, that's
during
for
the boss
damage?
fight against
Then never mind.
Ilfang.
Right, I forgot about that part.
Alright, so that's for damage, then never mind. Are we sure it's for damage? Hold on.
I
Yes.
will say Tiri will have another DM inspiration because she beat Yuuto. Because that was a big achievement for her.
Nice. Oh, by the way, Jinsei, Tiri kicked Yuto's ass.
In a duel while you were gone. Not in hard mode, but in normal SAO.
Yep.
While he was on his alt account.
Impressive. That's not easy to do.
No. Yeah, no damage. No, you're right.
Yeah. So, yeah, it just bounces off. Tiri, it is your turn.
Tiri is going to, first off, with a free hand, actually, she's dispelling Hex as, like, the dragon silhouette that surrounds him goes from the green thunder to a deep purple poison as I'm recasting it.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm to a red because fire. We know that he's currently still hittable by that due to Jinsei.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to actually two-hand her Blade of the Chosen and use it like a frickin' longsword. Like it's meant to be used. So she's gonna fly up and
Because flanking
slash-
advantage.
Yep. And then she is Booming Blade, but that's just because of things. But either way, that is 17 halved to
8.
8.
Actually, no.
Plus-
He's immune to piercing.
I'm saying I'm wielding it like a longsword this time and not doing some weird
Oh, so it's
bullshit.
slashing instead.
Yeah.
So 8. Okay.
8 slashing and 4 fire.
8 slashing, 4 fire, so 12.
Mm-hmm.
He is at pixels of health now. Is at the end of your
That
turn.
train done. Yep.
All right, and she was shouting, "If that train is done!" At a top of initiative, immunity to slashing and fire. Jinsei, it is your turn.
He's not gonna
Oh,
make
wait.
this easy.
Slashing, fire, and lightning because Jinsei's sword.
Yep.
Slashing, fire, and lightning.
So you know
Not a
the
problem.
full list of the immunities that has happened throughout the fight. Radiant Psychic, Necrotic Force, Bludgeoning Thunder, Piercing, Slashing, Fire, and Lightning.
That doesn't leave me with a lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Let's see. Ooh, I think I might have an idea. Maybe?
Tiri's over here using up all her resources and going all out with swapping the damage type of Hex.
Let's see. See, what damage is this?
I mean, you can still hit him with something, it just won't do damage to keep his attention.
No. Actually, if I can't hit him for damage, I can at least keep him focused on me.
That is literally
That's
what the
literally
DM
what I
said.
just fucking said.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Also, stop laughing at me.
We're laughing with you, not at you.
Oh,
not
no,
laughing
you're
at
laughing
all.
because I'm big stupid.
So do something.
I'm going to attempt a command. Oh,
Saving
yes.
throw on that?
Wisdom, I believe. Which command are you using?
Crown.
Okay.
What?
What? We're asking the command for your command spell, not what your oath is.
Stop calling me stupid.
We didn't say you were stupid. We're just saying what we meant.
Command options are approach, drop.
I'm looking at it.
Or whichever one-word command you want to make.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to be from the
Yeah.
list.
yeah. The list is just the main guidelines.
Which I was
I'm
saying.
going with.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going with grovel.
All right. What does grovel do? Click the spell so I can read it.
Target falls prone and then ends its turn.
Okay. So wisdom save, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
And what's your spell? Hold on. Your spell save DC is 15. Yeah, he fails it. I rolled a 4.
So on his turn, he's gonna have to drop prone and
And I'm not finished yet, actually. See, I used his one spell slot, but I'm going to use another one.
Cantrip, you mean? Because if you cast a leveled spell, you cannot cast another unless it's a cantrip. Of the opposite action economy.
The opposite action.
Yeah, so if you cast a leveled spell of first through whatever as an action,
as a,
you can only cast a cantrip that is a bonus action.
or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
Shit. Alright, well, that's really all I could do at this point.
That
Alright.
said, you have just locked him down for a round,
Yep.
so
And then Yuuto to punch the train. 1. 2. That hits. 3. Oh!
Nice.
does Yuuto just punch the tip of the drill and it just shatters along the entire thing?
No, the first one where he punched the tip of the drill and actually hurts himself, taking a few piercing D4 piercing damage. He took 3 piercing damage. And then he punches the train once, opens up where the the base, not the engine block, but basically the backside of the furnace. And he just punches through it and rips out the entire back end of the furnace, basically rendering it useless. And the train is destroyed. On his turn, you see, you see him actually relax, drop the hammers, and he just falls onto the floor and dies. Because the train was killed. And he managed to outlive the train. You want to know the little secret tidbit of that boss fight now?
Sure.
If you had gotten him to 1 HP, he would become an immortal object, and the train would also become a mortal object, meaning you will die to that encounter.
So who
Well
gets
then,
the hit bonus of that, by the way?
Uh,
I joined in late, so it's fair that I don't get anything.
Yeah, you're not even technically.
you're
party
technically not even invited to the party, so who was the last one to hit him?
Tiri.
Tiri would get the last hit bonus because John Henry is the boss fight. The train is just a way to bypass the mythic state.
Yeah.
So
That's
Tiri
fair.
gets the last hit bonus.
She's like inhaling, exhaling just sharply.
Oh wait, I need the D100s, not the D20s. The fuck am I doing?
And just she begins to calm down like
And Jinsei sheaths his giant sword.
yeah, hey, Jinsei, remember that thing you said the other session of it was almost like you're possessed by the... Yeah, that was probably the mood she was in.
Yeah, considering the fact that Flux has just been busted.
Oh, trust me, Seth had to watch it happen.
His exact words were, and I quote, "That's not good."
Which is a massive understatement.
The party rejoins with the others. Sadly, Jinsei, you won't get XP from this.
That's fine. That is perfectly fine.
The 3 that started this encounter gets 367 experience. Okay, so can we say that's technically a little more stress-inducing than Ilfang?
Yeah, little bit. Little bit. She is still hyperventilating. By the way, Tiri's chugging a potion.
Yeah. And as for your last hit bonus, it's John Henry themed, because you rolled low enough to get a boss-based one.
Okay.
You get a pair of manacles. They just outright appear on your wrists. The manacles that he was wearing, they appear on your wrist. And you are unarmored, correct?
Correct. Just mage armor.
I'm double checking something. See if this works. All right, yeah. You get these manacles on your wrist, and their item description that is immediately popped up on a menu to you is freedom through labor. And you get a +1 to AC while not wearing armor or using a shield.
Okay.
And any mace weapon that you would use is treated as magical if it is not already.
Gotcha.
And it also counts as a siege weapon. It deals double damage against objects and structures, and deals an additional D8 against constructs.
All right. Tiri's first reaction.
For maces specifically.
Maces, not hammers?
Or hammers, yeah. Basically any bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah. Within reason, not a quarterstaff.
Within reason, yeah. Basically, warhammers, light hammers, mauls, those weapons.
Yeah. Tiri's first reaction on
And I
seeing
guess a
this,
mace.
on seeing this is that of reading the description. Neat. I'm just gonna...
There is a little flavor text that says, work till your heart goes out.
I already go by that logic anyway. Okay. Interesting. I'm most likely gonna have to turn off this visual, like turn off this cosmetic, just because I do not want Tiri to think this is what I'm into.
There is no turning off the cosmetic.
Well, that means I'm just gonna unequip the item. Like, she's not going to...
I'll take them.
Do you want to look like you're a walking
Puts on the Raven mask. Shows off the knuckle dusters that look like hammers.
Actually, I just realized looking like a prisoner would make sense with that tat you have.
Looks at the back of his hand, puts on the Raven Guard tattoo.
Not that one.
What?
There was a joke I remember from like episode 1 where it's like a shows off laughing coffin tattoo.
No, yeah, that was the one that's actually the Raven Guard tattoo. It just looks similar to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Do you trade him the bracers?
Probably later.
Okay.
Hi,
You got
Jinsei.
24 hours to do it, so.
Wish you would have come in a little sooner, actually.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one who feels that way. I'm just glad that I got here when I did.
Yeah, thanks. She is absolutely out of that, like, mood she was in. Looks over at, like, some purple dust.
The purple dust isn't there anymore. It's just when initially killed.
Yeah, gotcha.
Looks to area Flux was in.
Yep. Which would Jinsei have been able to see Flux get evaporated?
No,
yes,
I wasn't
from
there.
the last turn. Literally, Flux was killed the turn before you got there, so yes, you would have seen it from a distance.
Oh. Well, then that just made my subsequent war cry make all the more sense.
Yep. I can't. I'm gonna have to. I know I can just resummon it, but it, you know.
It's not easy losing it, is it?
Yeah. And
Especially saying he was our tank before everyone else.
Yep. And gonna hit a little closer to home this time for some reason.
I understand.
She is thinking in her head back to the cutscene she had prior when the scribe was happy to see the egg hatching. Or starting to hatch. Anyway, so what was up? Asks Jinsei.
Originally, I was just gonna call it a night. I had a very eventful day. That was also really emotional. But then I just got this feeling of dread that something was wrong. I logged in and got here as fast as I could.
How did you Nope, friends list. That's right.
Well, it doesn't tell him the exact location, so he probably just flew straight up till he saw somebody he recognized.
No, he's right. I totally did that.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, it was a good thing that I had a bird's eye view when I did. If I went anywhere else, like a dungeon, probably never would have found you guys.
Oh, a bit glad you did find us.
Yeah. Honestly, I was ready to tango with that guy myself. Though was definitely out of my league. Especially since I'm still not as good with swords as the SAO. I'm half expecting at that point Yuuto just be like, "Oh yeah, she kicked my ass."
Not yet, but he'll go. No, it is nice to mourn for our lost comrade and everything, but we are not in a safe zone. We might want to head back to town.
Yep. Oh, she's like eyes open. You are correct. Let's go. Let's
And
go.
you guys get up and start flying back to Urbis. And during the flight, he'll look over to Jinsei and give him a smile and go, "So Tiri kicked my ass in a
Wait,
duel."
what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Tiri like veers off course at that, like off screen.
I was on my Alt-Account, and she royally kicked my ass.
Your Alt-Account?
Mhm.
Back in SAO?
The merger of New Aincrad and New Alfheim. The one that you guys didn't know about till recent.
Is that right?
She with a +6 rapier destroyed my +7 buckler shield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Off in the distance, you just hear Seth talking to Tiri, saying, "I still don't know why you didn't become a floor clearer like that."
How interesting.
Somebody of my typical mood would be really good to go up against something when I'm especially like I'm nervous in general. I'm personally not gonna be able to put up much of a fight if I'm cowering for my life. Like actual life.
Seth is just gonna then quietly trail off while teasing her as they talk.
Yeah. And Yuuto will bring up, yeah, apparently her unique skill wasn't even properly transferred over to hard mode. It was another skill that unique skill that she unlocked in Death Game. Same one that Silica has, with having a familiar companion that can fight. But her original one, which is what apparently Straya gave her, in here it's called Flash Recall, and it allows her to switch a spell that she has for a different one that she hasn't prepared. In ALO and SAO, it's called Flash Connect, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was called Flash Connect, which the term of skill connect, which is a term in ALO, wasn't a thing that existed in SAO. It was always cooldown timers. Apparently, her special ability Flash Connect makes it to where the usage of sword skills can be feinted and immediately chained into a new sword skill immediately, no cooldown in between.
Sometime even in the middle of a skill.
Let me do the explaining, damn it, in character.
Right.
I appreciate it, but it is Yuuto in character. And even some of them, she just outright combines. Like, she used the typical linear, where it's that hyperspeed dash forward thrust, and she managed to combine its speed with Crucifixion, the 6-hit combo. It's amazing. And some, what was it? I think she called it Amper Slash, her own little unique skill, or her own little unique combo that she calls, which is just a combination of, I believe it was linear, folium, and what was the third one?
Freak.
What was that again? Because this time I actually want to know. And Streak. She combined linear, going into folium, and then going into Streak, making that the ampersand sign, or the and sign, where you hold shift and then push 7.
Yeah.
She combines those 3 sword skills with the rapier to make that symbol.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and the symbol's called, I did not know this till she explained it to me, it's called an ampersand. And hence why she called her own personal little move of combining those 3 into the Amper Slash. So, pretty neat wordplay. But that's not just it. What was it? She used, I believe, diagonal sting, doing a high thrust with a low thrust. But for the low thrust, she feinted it into oblique, which was a more powerful low thrust skill that has a shorter range than linear, and she used that to break my shield. Hence the whole stopping the halfway through one skill to go into another, or just outright combining the two, because they have a similar activation point. So
she's getting better fast.
Well, apparently that's something she could have done already in SAO. Would you imagine if we actually had somebody that could do that and got to the point where they knew Star Splash?
Yeah, just even thinking about that particular scenario is terrifying enough.
Hell, if she could, honest to God, combo well, she could have done her Amper Slash, go into Crucifixion, and then finish it off with a Star Splash. That is almost a, I think, 8 to 9 hit combo with a significant damage boost.
Amper Slash being 3, Crucifixion 6, Star Splash 8.
This sounds like something that could rival.
Oh wait, hold on. Amper Slash 3 plus 6 plus 8. which is 9 plus 8. Never mind. That would have been a 17-hit combo if she managed to do that. And if she actually, like, kept up with us.
That's one more than Starburst stream.
I was literally making that comment just now.
Yeah.
Like,
And
this sounds
if
like
she's-
something that could easily rival Starburst stream.
Mm-hmm. That's, like, that is insane what you could do.
He chuckles, even smirking. Seems my list of rivals just keeps growing.
No, don't consider her rival. You know she's still too weak of a swordsman.
Maybe. But with something like that under her belt, I'm curious to see exactly where she stands.
Oh, do you know?
50 levels below you.
Actually, think about it. What if she did manage to work on her reaction speed and used her flash connect with the two sword style?
Now that could be interesting.
But as you guys now finally get back to the town and to the Omamori, Yuuto gets everyone foods and drinks in there to celebrate their victory against the John Henry field boss. And Jinsei, since you did discover the area, even though you don't benefit from the field boss, you were updated on that part of the map. It has veins of copper, silver, and tin.
Ah, there were some ores over there.
And it also helps you with the progression of your smithing skill quest line, if you go get those ores. Seeing quite literally that map is a mining shaft.
Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I go up there. Not alone. I'm not taking that risk again.
And, yeah. As everyone gets their food and drinks, Yuuto will look to everybody. Well, we weren't on for as long as we probably wanted. It's only a couple hours, but we got some stuff done. Well, I shouldn't say a couple hours, it's more like a few. But we got a decent amount of stuff done in exploring the second floor.
Maybe one of you could come with me. There's a few things I need to look for. And I can't run the risk of getting out to the field by myself again.
It'll be probably next time, because I do need to get some sleep to help take care of Crystal in the morning before I run. Or, not
Okay,
Crystal,
cool.
sorry. I said take care of Crystal because I believe she's going to have a girls' night out with some of her friends. So I'm making sure that, nothing stops her.
Understandable.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? There was something I needed to... Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well.
Well, of course, I'm a patient man. I understand that you have priorities to deal with, so I can hold off on heading out to the field until you're ready.
Yeah. Once I remember what I was going to say, I'll tell you.
Seth steps forward. Oh, you're gonna go do some floors? I mean, I'm down. I got nothing else to do. Whoa, in my broken foot. Leg? It's one of the two.
Bro, I'm not gonna be clearing any floors. I just need to look for some ores as well as a creature known as a Wraith.
Hey, I'm down. I could look for some ingredients for some potions.
All right. Then I guess we'll all benefit from heading out.
Personally, I can stay up a bit.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna look-
actually, hold on, Jinsei, since you're here, and Yuuto will flick out his dagger, shows that he's actually wielding it.
You're finally gonna put that to use, huh?
I hit level 5 and it unlocked the ability for me to, but I also got a quest for it.
I take it you got that out of the way?
Am I to assume the quest has to do with similar as before?
Not necessarily. I'll share it with you guys tomorrow, because I don't feel like keeping us up till like 7 in the morning doing this shit.
I mean, that sounds like what I do on a normal basis anyway.
Yeah.
I probably am going to be doing that tonight. Just want to look into some things.
Oh, by the way, before I do fully log off, apparently the SAO Survivor School, 3rd place in Kendo.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that actually. I visited Kana before I came home.
Oh, that's nice. Who's Nakana again?
Weapon Master Nakana?
Oh! Nagao Nakana! Okay, sorry. Wait, that's her real name?
Well, her real name is Nakana Komi, but I just call her Kana because I've been so familiar with her.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to mind it. At least
How's she been?
doesn't
It's
say
been a
anything.
while since she's been in my store.
She's fine, actually.
That's
I actually managed to catch her before she was picked up by her dad, who then subsequently gave me a lift home. It's a long story.
I'll be willing to listen to it later after we get some sleep.
Oh, before you go, Yuuto, I need to make one very, very big request.
It depends
Can
if I
we-
can grant said request.
Can we please pick a different route for our run? Because that milk truck, I'm pretty sure that driver wants to kill us by now.
What? Why are you bringing up the milk truck?
Why are you bringing up the... Did you run into him again? Did you break more of his
Yes.
milk bottles?
Yes. And I got a busted ankle because of it.
Oh my god.
You're too.
Hey, I'm not that much of a crippled dumbass.
Oh, it's still fucking funny.
Oh.
You see us laughing about yours.
We'll
Do you need?
We'll
Only
do the
internally.
same route, but we'll wait for the truck to pass.
Should I get you a scooter too, buddy? We can
Don't make me
scoot
break your
together.
leg.
Seth, stop.
But I love how nobody
Joke's
heard
on
what
you.
I
It's
said.
already broken.
I love how nobody heard what Tiri said, which is perfect.
So what did Tiri say?
She had said to Seth, "Do you hear us laughing about yours?" And then while everybody was talking, like right the moment when people were gonna talk over each other, she had said, "Only internally."
Yeah, no one would have caught the only internally part. That's staying canon. They didn't hear that part.
Yep.
Yeah, no one would have caught that.
But yes, Seth is just gonna pat Jinsei on the back. Well, come on, my fellow cripple. Let's go do what we need to do.
Seth, I'm going to make sure your leg stays broken if you keep talking.
Oh, let's face it, you need me.
Does he?
Do I? He like tilts his
I
head in a
mean-
psychotic manner.
I mean, if you're going to hurt me over a petty joke, how American of you.
He's got you there.
Damn it.
He's
Why
rubbing
would
off
do
on
that?
you hard, Jinsei. You're becoming more American.
Tiri's just like, I wouldn't do that.
That's
Can't
not
speak
exactly
for
a good
myself.
thing.
You wouldn't do what, Tiri? As Yuuto leans into her.
I said I wouldn't do that. I can't speak for
Do
books,
what?
though.
Fair enough.
Do what? I'm confused.
Tackle,
Seth.
pedagogue.
All right. Looks to Jinsei. I still don't know what's going on.
Just stop talking.
I do have a genuine question though. Are we gonna
What?
try the second floor boss? Like, we're all level 5 at this point. I think we're pretty well prepared for the next 4 floors.
Well, I mean, we could, and then just spend some time exploring those when we level up. Honestly, we could totally power rush the next 4 floors. 4, 3, we're on
4,
4-2.
because
So 4,
I'm
yes.
including this one, yeah. But we shouldn't go to floor 6, because if we go to floor 6, we lose all the experience gain of the previous floors.
Or is it more that we lose the experience that we would gain from grinding back down on the...
If we
Yeah,
go
but
to
we
the
don't-
6th floor and then return back to the first 5, the first 5, no matter what we kill or do, will not grant us experience, even if it should.
So-
Even those, like, uber high level ones that are literally meant for you to come back down at, like, level 15 or something.
Those are the only exceptions.
Yeah, because I remembered that being a thing. Mentioned.
Seth looks over to Yuuto. Is it time we catch up to the floor clearers?
I don't know about that. Seeing,
I mean, getting relatively close. I
seeing
don't know
that,
what floor they're on now.
well, seeing that apparently a new guild joined the SAO hard mode, and they just cleared floors 7 through 10.
Wait, what guild?
The Sleeping Knights. Apparently they came from Asuka Empire.
No way.
They're a new guild. I haven't really heard of them before. And none of their names were in the original roster of the SAO survivors.
Interesting.
Huh.
Yet they're blitzing back quickly. Do they have any experience with SAO style games?
Well, they came from Asuka Empire, so they have a decent understanding. And also, and by what I've heard in the rumor mill, it's not confirmed yet. Still have to talk to Argo. But apparently they came from Alfheim as well, so they have 2/3 of the puzzle piece to work this place out.
No kidding.
Actually, that does kind of... I didn't read too far into it, but you mentioned something after my duel, of something Rosaria?
Oh yeah, there was like a new unique skill created in Alfheim Online called Mother's Rosaria. It's
Yeah,
one of the highest damaging and combo-based rapier skills.
Yeah, I didn't want to stick out... Like, I didn't want to stick to looking up too long, because we waited long enough. Seth had killed a hyena. But I did do, like, a cursory glance on Moogle.
Or hold on, is it Mother's Rosaria or Mother's Rosario?
No, it's Mother's Rosario.
Okay.
I have no idea, but I searched it up, and I think I saw Sleeping Knights on, like, the search, but I didn't, like just the word? I didn't click on any links because, again, needed to log in, but I did that between jumping in.
Oh. Actually,
I don't know
guys.
how accurate that is.
Actually, I have an idea.
Huh?
Why don't we do some networking? You know, go and talk to some of the other guilds around, gather some more information. people have already been to floors way higher than us, and instead of buying our information, it might be nice to have a few allies later down the road anyway.
Perhaps so.
Well,
Wait, that reminds me, Sohei should have gone in with a group to the third floor boss, or second floor boss, I think.
so
But
yeah,
I'm
when you
willing to
mentioned
accept
Sohei,
them.
Yuuto is just looking very confused.
Now, I will say, you probably would have heard the name from Seth every now and then.
Still
probably.
confused, because, like, never properly explained to him.
Apparently friend of Seth's from the US server of, Monster Hunter.
He's a good guy.
Ah, looks to Seth.
You
So you brought more ping pirates over here.
Whoa, hold on now. Whoa, being attacked. Just because my methods work does not mean it's a crime.
He's also the one I was talking about who had the glaive. Or Naginata.
Oh, the Dark Iron Decree.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So maybe we should see what he has to say about the fight or the next floors tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do some networking.
Alright.
A new sword skill in a guild that's blitzing to the floors very quickly.
Ooh, on top of that, maybe we can find out more information on like other skills we can get. Sort of like the unarmed strike stuff.
That reminds me! I still need to fight and still need to beat your master.
Looking at Jinsei as she's saying this.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, you're welcome to try as many times as you like. He's not gonna make it easy, though.
I know. I still just... The progress bar's been at 100%. I just need to beat him before I can get that
Well,
skill.
tonight I think I'm gonna do some research on our in-game characters, see what I can find out.
Right, we probably do show up in other people's flashbacks.
Maybe.
There's
Maybe
bound to be information about us that we don't know yet.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the SAS blog.
I don't know, maybe. Again, I'll do some in-depth research tonight, and tomorrow I'll give out what I find.
Okay.
Alright. It wouldn't hurt to check around.
And if you want, I can give it to you personally, that way nobody else knows. I'll be considerate.
Probably.
Considering the number of eyes we have on us right now, I think that would be wise.
Well, I was talking more about for personal reasons for people. You know, you never know what your character does, and some people may not want to hear what your character did.
There are also
And most-
eyes that are like literally staring right over your shoulder right now. I'm making a joke.
Seth is looking up to the side, scratching his cheek, especially if it could be a porno.
What?
Anyway, Anyway, I'll do some research and dish out the information to everybody. And Jinsei, whenever you want to go and do a little bit of like floor sweeping, let me know.
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
All right then. Well,
I'm just
if
gonna do the sword master thing before I log off.
that's fine. I'm gonna go start my research now. Plus, I've got to add more to this book. Anyway, later. And he just logs off.
Before you log off, you know, Yuuto says, later, Seth.
Later, Yuuto.
I think I'll go ahead and turn in as well. I have a couple of really personal things I need to think about.
All
I'll do
right.
that.
Just
And
don't
with
beat
that, I
yourself
will
up
bid
about
you
it
all
too
adieu.
much. And goodbye, happy brother. You have a good
Bye,
work
my
shift.
phone is almost dead.
All right, you have a good work shift.
Later.
Later.
See ya. Next time you should bring a charger.
He has a charger. He's just on air. He's probably doing walkies.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Yuuto will tell you, not beat yourself up too much thinking about it. And if you ever need
I'll
to
try.
talk, that he's available.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Later.
And off he goes.
Later, Jinsei, and he logs off. And it's just Tiri and Yuuto.
Hey, Yuuto.
Yeah, Tiri?
I will say I've been, using you-know-what today. Points to head.
Ah. Gotcha. Feels a little more lifelike, doesn't it?
Yep, and still in the way I don't entirely like.
I mean,
And
yeah. You weren't like the others, where you actually tried clearing the floors to try and get it over with sooner. You were more for the storytelling, not necessarily for the violence and the adventure, even though it was as risky as real life, so can't fully blame you for that. But even though you don't like the feeling, it is nostalgic in a sense, though, right?
a little
Yeah.
in the way of falling out of a tree and breaking your leg, and you just see a kid climbing a tree, and you're like, yeah, I remember that time. It was fun until it wasn't.
Fair enough.
But, I was actually gonna say, when I was... Honestly, when I said Flux dying hit me a bit more than I thought it would, it actually was more like I literally just saw my dog get run over in front of me.
I think that's more just your matter of perspective. That's not the nerve gear.
I don't know. It's just...
And ow. That hurts.
What?
The visual of my pet dog being run over.
Oh, yeah. But, I don't know. Flux had also died earlier when I was doing some grinding with Shiri, and I didn't get quite the same. So it might have just been because I was with Chiri that I didn't get quite the same.
Yeah.
Because I end up being a lot calmer around her. I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah, when you're around the people you love, things tend to be easier. Don't hide it.
That's
You
crazy.
know that's the case.
I actually was gonna talk with Noah about something like that. Neither of us have said anything, but at this point she probably does consider us, you know.
I was gonna say, seeing her personality, I think she kind of just assumes it at this point.
Yeah, but
Of course, knowing you, you'd rather say it and make it official, which I'll tell you she'll most likely tease you for.
it's a little more than that. Throughout our lives, she's always been the first one to pull the trigger on things and suggest things like, hey, you You actually want to get out of the house for once and have a day? You want to... Hey, here...
She's the one constant.
Yeah. And also, like it even did get to the point of, hey, here's this cool VR game we found. And then we patched that up, but I want to be the first one to say anything. But every time I get to it, I end up either choking at the last minute or ruining the mood.
Yeah, I don't think she leaves that same thing. Yuuto will put a hand on your head and ruffle it a bit.
Yeah, she's always been there to get me out of my shell and bring up ideas first. I want to just try it for once on this.
Well, here's a tip for trying to get through that. Speed run it. Say it as fast as you physically can. Don't think about who you're telling it to. Just think of the words in your head and say them out loud as fast as you can. Speed run it. Figure out how every syllable and vowel works and how you can say it at the fastest point you can.
I also want to point out something.
Crazy, huh?
I came up with an anime meme in my head as you're talking about the just inhale and say it.
Inhale.
I'll send it in chat after.
All right.
But thanks. I don't think it'll be that easy.
But yeah, just do it that way. Treat it like one of your speedrunning games. Use something that you're good at and what helps you think better and faster as a method of, I guess, doing your everyday life thing. Until everything becomes easier for you, becomes normal. Now, will it work for everything? Probably not, but at least it's a starting point.
Speedrun cake baking. It's burnt again.
Yeah. Well, actually, there is speed bake cake making, and God, are they surprisingly good at it. It's ridiculous to watch.
Isn't that like Iron Chef and stuff?
Kinda, yeah. Then the door of the Omamori opens as you see multiple people in almost identical armor but different colorations enter the room, which Yuuto will look up and say, oh, hold on, I got customers. As he gets up and goes to the counter, hops over it to get behind it. Hello there, welcome to Omamori, how may I help you today? As they start introducing themselves, they don't say their names right away. They say, oh, we're the Sleeping Knights Guild. We're just wanting to stop by and grab some supplies. Would you see Yuuto actually go wide-eyed for a moment? Oh, okay, yeah, I can supply some potions and crystals. That's perfectly fine. And, he starts going to business, talk with them. You see one lady behind all of them with long purple hair in kind of like your clothing, where it's a mixture of robes and leather armor, looking at a scroll, a bit puzzled. It's like, no, that's weird. Why did it translate it to like this? I mean, I guess I could still use it, but that's so weird.
Is everything alright? I head over to the girl.
Yeah, it's just one of my skills that I had in a previous game that I was playing, it transferred over to here, but it made it a spell instead of
Yeah,
a skill.
as far as I can tell, most sword skills are separated into different things. Some will be spells and magic, others would be more like fighting maneuvers.
Well, the weird thing is I try showing other people this, and she'll show the scroll, and it's blank to you. I can't necessarily show other people it. It says if I want to share it, they have to carve it out of a tree, by me demonstrating the ability to them, and them being able to carve it from the tree will allow the. Hold on, and she looks at the flavor text. The knowledge of the world will be carved into the bark and then transferred to the pages of a great wizard's mind. Which I guess translates to you getting it to your spell book. Or whatever caster
do
you are.
Do you mind if I try something?
What are you gonna try?
I can identify. I'll see if
She looks
if
like
that'll
it's
do
not
anything.
going to work, but it's like, go right ahead.
I just want to see if. Honestly, this thing has not worked on half the items. I just want to see what it can and can't. Whispers under her breath the system command identification.
Yeah, it identifies it as a spell scroll with a spell on it, but it has administrative permissions locking the view of it. But it does give the same flavor text that she basically read out to you, plus a little more.
Gotcha.
I mean, you seem to be a spellcaster, and seeing the sword on your hip, you're also trying to do melee, so I guess I could teach you it.
If you don't mind, that actually would be kind of cool.
Sure, my guild's gonna be here for a while, as they're gonna be also buying some bonus supplies for myself, so yeah, just follow me. I know a few decently sized trees off in the distance. And you will follow the girl out of the safe zone's walls, and she'll take you to a pretty large tree within the savannas. She also makes sure there's no monsters nearby to interrupt. Alright, I'm not going to use the actual skill, but I'm going to show you the motion of it, and I guess turn it into a sword skill however you can. I guess using a spell slot or something. You're still learning the mechanics of the whole spell casting thing. And once you do that, it should activate the skill and give you the spell in whatever you use to store your magic in. Be it the interface screen, spellbook. And again, it's a little confusing to me. It's different enough from Asuka Empire where it's a little mind-boggling.
Yeah, hey Tommy, can you also keep watch to help with the process?
The spell book flies up and opens, and the fairy pops out.
I will do my best. And then she'll start going into the emotions, and you start counting the number of strikes she's doing, and the number of strikes as it goes is five stabs or thrusts, since it's a rapier she's using, going from top right to top right shoulder to bottom left hip, if you had to imagine a person there.
Yep.
And then doing the same 5 strikes, the third strike hitting the same place, only it's top left shoulder to bottom right hip. and you'll notice that it forms an X shape. 10 hits. Third hit overlapping. And you see her tilt her body and perform one last direct stab to the center. And of course, nothing happens. But it's since she's just using it as a demonstration. But you kind of did expect something like extraordinary to happen before she steps back. And that's what you do. But make sure you throw in all your strength in the last stab.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like an extended crucifixion. She.
To also point out,
like,
she did. I did say it was 10 hits and then a final one, which is
Yep.
an 11-hit combo.
Yep. Alright, let me,
And you can do it with that short sword of yours too. It works with any one-handed blade. You can do it with a scimitar, short sword, all of them.
It is actually a long sword, I just typically wield it more like a rapier, just out of habit.
Fair. I'm just saying, like, it works with most of the one-handed
Yeah.
bladed weapons. I think dagger users can actually use it too. No, it's specifically sword restricted. In this world, I don't know. I think it could work with daggers.
I would be horrified to see the dagger user I know use that.
But yeah, just do that and you'll learn the spell. Make sure you use your spell slots to also power it. See what happens.
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check as you do this.
Yep.
Because at this point it's
That was advantage, but they're both 15.
okay.
So 20.
Because I was gonna say it's like that shouldn't be an advantage, but fair enough. You figure out how to flow the magic into the sword without it being a sword skill that's predetermined by the game. And you follow her instructions to the point, but with each stab you actually see a burst of energy at the tip of the sword. And when you stab into the center, the entire tree, the back end of the tree, explodes, splinters, and flies outward before the rest of the tree follows suit seconds later, as you see from the 11 hits that you've done is a large sheet of bark and wood that now has magical elven runes intersecting at all the 10 different points, interconnecting to make sentences and air quote sentences and words in the Alfheim language. Before, as it flies over to Hitomi, to your spellbook, and melds into it, you now have Mother's Rosario.
Not the. You're the. That's a.
What?
I literally only heard of that skill today.
Oh, cool. Well, like I said, you seemed like somebody who was trying to work with spells and melee, so I thought, hey, might as well teach you in this version. I normally wouldn't teach it to just anybody, but it works really weird here. It's more that the 11-hit combo is more as the ritual part of learning it, but it doesn't become the actual skill here. So, look into it. You'll see what it does.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, miss. Looks overhead to nameplate.
It will just, I believe in Alfheim, her name was actually just Yuki in it.
Yep.
Which you'll see Yuki, and it's like, my name's Yuki. Sorry about that. I guess I should have introduced myself first.
Yeah, Tiri.
Nice to meet you, Tiri, as she holds out a hand to shake it.
Awkwardly accept shake.
Well, I don't know how it's gonna transfer outside of here. It might be a weaker version too. I'm unsure. But seeing that magic scales differently in here, even if it did transfer out of here, I don't think you would be able to use it unless you were like really high up there in sword skills. Especially one-handed swords like rapiers and stuff.
Probably not.
Do you know Star Splash?
No, but
Then yeah, you would definitely have to work up past that.
I will say I've been able to modify crucifixion
Oh, that's neat.
to almost blinding levels.
Neat. So you're partway there. That's good. Keep it up to where you learn Star Splash, and then the next step would be Mother's Rosario. So you're getting really close to there. It's a really difficult skill to pull off.
She's like thinking down, like, well, if I mix a couple of these skills with my crucifixion combo, I might be able to make a facsimile until I get skilled enough to get the proper one, and then I can do chain A, B, blah. Just like she's going into Midoriya speaking mode, like theoretic mode.
Yeah, and Yuki off to the side is just also rambling about like how it works. It has a lot more stat scaling along with the skill scaling, so it's like really hard to do. You would have to have a specific stat setup. You have to have a specific speed and reaction time to pull it off. And then, you know, saying like, oh, but that's a time for later. I hope you enjoy this version of it at least. And I should probably get back to my guild. You have a good one. And later, and flies off as you're still mid-thinking. So when you actually go to look up and like say, oh, I should probably leave, she's already gone.
I should probably oh. I was going to thank her. Right. It's still like 1 a.m. I should probably go and do the Swordmaster thing.
Does she look up what the spell does first?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you remember what the spell does, or do I need to send it to you?
I know what the thing does. I just realized we're the only two in here.
That's fine. I was just making sure so I don't have to like copy. Oh, I'll still copy and paste it to you, so it's easier to transfer.
No, I think I...
And if you check your friends list, you'll also see that Yuuto had sent you a message saying that the guild had just finished up their dealings and that he's heading to sleep because it is getting a bit late.
Alright.
And will Tiri also be heading off going to sleep?
After
After she gets back to the safe zone.
First, going to do one try against the Swordmaster.
We'll do that off the side. So she'll go do that and then log off. We'll do the actual attempt off screen. But everyone will be officially offline by that point. So we'll end stream there. Thank you for those who stuck around. I hope you all enjoyed what you saw. And again, thank you for all those who rated and followed. It is much appreciated that we're surprisingly getting a lot more attention. It's always nice to see that. And until next time, I'll see all of you wonderful fruits later.
And I will catch you guys next time.
Good night, everybody.
Time for Michael, you need to animate an explosion of the Seth can't fly counter.
No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Then you're editing this
okay.
video.
No, meaning like I'm going to find a I'm gonna find like a program to have like the like just tell me what the most recent Seth can't fly counter thing is on, and I'm going.
I think it was on 8.
Okay.
And we are already in one of our past episodes. We put a note saying, "Finally, finally, we realized," and we just stopped keeping track.
No, I spilled coffee everywhere, son of a bitch.
Well, isn't that your fault?
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's disappointing, man. Oh, now my fucking work stuff's gonna be sticky. Shit. No, I got it on my character sheet. It's Grim all over again. Oh, what? No laugh at that one.
I did.
Or maybe I should say it's
Didn't
your
hear that.
character
I
sheet all over
Joker
again.
laughed.
Or maybe I should say it's your character sheets all over again.
Oh, you motherfucker. You had a coffee stain on Grimm's because it was the coffee ring. You outright destroyed mine. Son of a bitch.
Joke that it's just like these aren't cookies, these are macarons.
Wait, these aren't the cookies you promised. They're oatmeal raisin.
Whoa, hold on.
I
Hold
love
on.
oatmeal raisin. That's the funny part.
Alright, that's that. I was gonna say, oatmeal raisin's not bad. It's just situational.
Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, I'd rather eat an oatmeal raisin than a chocolate chip.
To be honest, I'd prefer no bake over anything else.
Dude, that is no competition. And my dad is
No bake.
amazing at making those.
Also, we want to.
But
go
anyways,
into comment.
continuing on. Thank
I
you,
hate
Silent
you.
Night X, for the follow. I really much appreciate it.
Yes, Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
I like
I would
how
like-
dating advice gets us a follow.